participation trophy. Yes, I have 0 doubt.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up, and off we go here in Dallas. Has it at the 11. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go, Reed. Go. Ready.
Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready. Check go.
Another carry for him. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He gets this one to Gould. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing from the gun here. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
They're throwing it. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set.
Pass play coming here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. They are throwing it again. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's go now.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Check up.
They'll throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal.
Let's go. Hot. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and goal at the Steelers' 26-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Darius Davis to return it. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
Chip clear. Here we go. Right.
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Angel. Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Here we go.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Out. Let's go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a punt of 47 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
Ready, set.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it on 2nd and short.
Shot alert. Shot alert. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Come on. Set. Set. Hurt. Set. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing off the play fake here. He beams one deep right side. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now.
He's going to throw this one. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down throw for Fields. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
Warren here from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Right.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Steelers with some work to do, trailing in this game. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go tonight. All right.
This is Warren headed right. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, the give to Warren. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Warren. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Okay, ready?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Check up.
From midfield now. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ready?
To throw it on 1st down. And a man is there to knock that away.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. You gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. He's dropping back to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That pass caught by Gould. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From the 19. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Don't jump. Ready? Jump. Sit high.
A pistol snap. Fields dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Tonight.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like
Here we go, son.
that.
Right.
On 2nd down, Warren. Has good room at the 35. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Here we go.
Man in motion here.
Right.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go, son. Go.
2nd down and 10, Fields. Warren's got it, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run with Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. We're good. Sit right.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here we go, son. Right.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Right.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets him 6, but it brings up 4th down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind. Double digits. and they nearly got it there.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
Now a give running right. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Set go.
Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Collects this at the 32. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Looked like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Steelers will take over possession. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Warren. Down the sideline inside the 40. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Don't jump. Ready?
On 1st, it's Warren. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, son. Right.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This kick from the left side. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Throwing it to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Here we go.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Good night.
Warren once more. He finds space into the red zone. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Here we go, Shaq. All right.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. They run with Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
On the set.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh no, they get him yet again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
Here we go.
And I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
On the ball now. Now.
Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again following the sack. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Looking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Go. Hup.
They are throwing it again. Sir, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
A bit of desperation on this deep. Big gain downfield. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys back to within 2 possessions. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Well, the Cowboys are saying they have it, and it looks like they do! So they'll decline this and take the results. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down.
Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set. Go.
Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So that brings up 4th and long.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Set it. Ready.
Now to throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Now hand it off to Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and the victory over the coming days, with more time than normal coming up between games.